Tobela, Molweni, Dumelang. Hello everyone. My name is Zawadi the Art, and I welcome you to a revolution in motion. I will be reflecting on the season of cleansing spirit, the season where activities and energies guided me through creation, through art, through life, through breathing. Season e thomile ka diturupa. Diturupa is an annual dance carnival ya ko Makapanstad. It happens on the 26th of December every year. And Nana Giturupa, Kilipenagante Giturupa Ladysmith. It was amazing. I did share videos of the carnival and also the training. Yeah, Ladysmith, bits and pieces. Please mark your calendar, 26th of December 2024. Kumakapanstad, Aring Roturupan Tungwaite.
Tomela, tomela, yo, tomela, yo, tomela, yo, tomela, yo, tomela, tomela, yo, tomela, yo,
After the Drupa, we moved swiftly into organizing the Queer Republic's membership meeting. This was our first meeting and it was hosted in South Africa and Kenya. It was anxious, it was frustrating, but it was also wholesome to host this meeting, to organize it, to be able to reflect on the work that we had done from founding the organization in 2022 to hosting a membership meeting. It was wholesome and it showed that we are putting in the foundation of queering freedom, of this borderless nation that we are building as the Queer Republic. It was so wholesome through the stress and the frustration, the delays, the anxiety, the tiredness, the joy, and also just the courage and the effort that one put into their work. It was wholesome more than anything. My birthday this year was on a sad note. I was burying my little brother. The contrast of having to say goodbye and accept the fact that he won't live, and on the same day, it is the day that I'm reminded that I was born. It felt like the universe was playing this contrast, just giving you so much pain, and then you are being faced to hold yourself, to be able to celebrate yourself, but you can't even celebrate because it's painful. What you are facing is painful. I am still figuring out, processing these emotions and this heaviness, the denial that I'm going through, and also just thinking about what I could have done, what we could have done as a family. And it just hits hard that my little brother is no more. Something that keeps me going is my art, that gives me knowledge on how to breathe and how to move through these emotions is clay, or my art in general. I burned the sculptures, dinkgo na ke di dirile, so ne ke di fiseletsa. And as I was burning them, the beauty or the essence of it, having to burn them in a full circle, and that burning process, it reminded me so much of the pain, and it aligned with what I was going through. The fact that dinkgo tse tshwantse di she, they have to burn, receive all of the heat so that they can be molded into the final products that they're supposed to be in. And it reminded me of the pain that I am going through, that this pain you have to absorb it, absorb the lessons, absorb everything that it gives you, until you reach a point where you are molded into who you are meant to be. That burning process, me actively burning it, being the co-source of this molding process, it molded me and how I translate this feelings and these emotions. So I honestly love by art, for it shows me what life is, what living is, what breathing is. Because if I would just be navigating life with my mind only, without my spirit, I would be lost. I am forever grateful that I'm able to communicate with myself, and a deeper level to communicate with nature in these intricate levels, and to reach a state where I'm able to see clearly, to be held, being able to transform oneself, to move fluently through pain, through joy, or if it's not fluently, but to just move, to breathe, to exist in whole.